just racing through a couple of reviews, and this one is the JPEGMafia Danny Brown album, Scare in the Hose. JPEGMafia and Danny Brown are both noted as outsiders in the rap community who are unlikely to get a platinum record any day soon. Probably not featuring on too many big name pop artists. I've missed some of his records because I definitely got Veteran, and I think I've missed everything since then. I don't know why, but Scare in the Hose with Danny Brown. Danny Brown's had a great career. What was Danny Brown's last album? I still think Atrocity Exhibition is my favourite of the Danny Brown rap albums. You Know What I'm Saying, which came out in 2019, so he's got Quarenta coming out this year. That's going to be interesting, because You Know What I'm Saying was probably the most ordinary, or closer to the mainstream, I think, from memory. But Scare in the Hose, all produced by JPEGMafia, is a wild ride. It is nuts, and all the better for it, and that's what you want. These are guys that have developed very cultish fan bases on the margins. It is just madness. The opening Lean Beef Patty has got these really great sci-fi synths. A lot of the time I'm sort of invoking Dr. Octagonologist. That one of my all-time favourite rap albums. It's got these really good sci-fi stabbing synths, which is great. And within a minute, it's just gone nuts and gone into almost Bombs Over Baghdad by the drum breakdown by Outkast, and some scratching going on. A minute is a very long time on this record. I'm not going through every track. It's very imaginative, and they don't do anything tastefully. They just turn everything up to 10 and absolutely knock it out of the park. The title track's got like free jazz madness going on, and before that kicks in with some really heavy drums. I am sure that Garbage Pail Kids track 4 has got the Afghan Wigs Crazy. It's got this really loud, unexpected, prominent guitar part, which I'm sure is the Afghan Wigs Crazy, but I couldn't see that it was. Sometimes the mixing is bad on the vocal side of things. The production overall I don't think is bad. It's really like messy and deliberately messy. It's obviously the sound that you want here is not for everything to be clean, but sometimes particularly Danny Brown's vocals get lost in the background. I really noted that on Orange Juice Jones. You can barely hear him, and it's like, what do you do when you're recording this? And I know he produced the whole lot, but apparently it was mixed by someone else. Jack Harlow, there's a track called Run the Jewels, as if that wasn't maybe this is it. Maybe this is JPEG and Danny are going to be the new Run the Jewels. I don't see why they aren't already with this. The Jack Harlow thing with the off-kilter sample and the really funny auto-tune is awesome. And that one's actually mixed. You can actually hear the vocals. I was very disturbed that what track is that? I've written down 16 and there's no 16. One of the last tracks, I thought he said Double Fist the Cat, which was deeply disturbing. I thought it's a short album, but like I said, a minute goes a long way on this. You can be in 5 different sonic landscapes every song, and it's a blast. There's enough variety to get through here, and I wish that the mixing of the vocals was a little bit more pronounced, so that the mad words that come out of their mouths stick out a bit more instead of sort of sinking into the background. But it's probably the best rap album I've heard this year so far, I think. And it's still a blast, and it's a lot of fun, and it's imaginative, and it's wild. It's exactly what you would want from these two. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Apparently Scaring the Hose means, I've heard a couple of definitions. One was for people like this that do art house rap, pissing off their fan base. But the other version that I liked a bit more was, it's for people like Bono, who might, get too sanctimonious in a live concert, support this, and the audience lose the audience like rolls their eyes. So whichever, it's still a good album, like a really good album, and a lot of fun. and really imaginative and bombastic and all over the shop. So 8.5 out of 10 for Scaring the Host.